I'm being guided here to do a mystery reading. I have no idea what it's about, but I do know I'm guided to use these black oracle cards that I made. And I think I said this to Taurus recently, but when these come out, you know shit's getting serious here. Okay, so we'll see what Spirit wants to talk to you about. What should we begin with? Okay, these cards. These are nice cards. These are gentle cards. Let's go with them. Spirit, what are we talking about for the collective? This is a collective reading. Could be about the collective. Could be about you personally. Might not be your message. Could be your... You know how tarot is on YouTube, right? Okay, let's see. What is going on here? Ooh, we have letting go, burden, and sacred space, and abundance. I like this. What is a burden for you right now? Is there a burden for you? For some of you, this could be about someone you know, I feel, as well. Okay, a situation that they're going through. There's something maybe in your energy field, in your actual 3D reality, material reality, your space, that is got some energy here of stagnancy. Okay, it needs to go so you can bring in new energy. Maybe this is a spiritual space you have, or it could just be a metaphorical space here. I'm also, before I get into those cards there, I'm being guided to use these 3 Rider-Waite and then Rider-Waite inspired decks. These are the before and after tarot. So we're going to do, I was going to do a past, present, future, but now that we have 4 cards out, let's just roll with it and see what we feel guided to do here. Interesting. I'm putting them face down. What's this message, Spirit? What is this message? What's this message? Oh, okay, we got a lot from there. We have the 8 of Wands over abundance. Okay, incoming abundance, like it. We have the 10 of Swords in the after tarot with sacred space. This is interesting. So in the after tarot, we see the person being carried off here after the ending. Maybe there's an ending that you need to honor here, to hold sacred space for, an ending in your life, or maybe it's a part of yourself that you're no longer being. Okay, or yeah, interesting. I'm getting that you're no longer becoming. For some of you, you were on a certain trajectory, on a certain path, and you were about to become something, or you were becoming something, but you put an end to that. And I feel like this is a positive thing. And you need to recognize that, hold space for that energy that you are no longer becoming. Yeah, it's like you've rerouted yourself here on your timeline by letting go here of something, of the burden. Well, let's see what it is. We got the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords. This is the before tarot now. The King of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the Hermit. I'll show them to you in a second. Just let me look at it. Letting go of something in the past, since this is the before tarot here, or the energy of something that was going to manifest, perhaps. Okay, guys, this is kind of a specific message, might not be for all. You can translate it to apply to different areas of your life. But I am seeing here that you're letting go of the idea or the anticipation or a manifestation of somebody coming forward here. The Page of Wands is a messenger card, maybe on bended knee, or just coming forward to deliver some information or some news to you that would provide you with truth and clarity. See how the crown is being given to the Queen here, so that you could have a conversation here with someone else. Okay, so there was some energy here about something coming in so that you and another could be able to communicate or have a conversation or meet halfway about some kind of heartbreak, and perhaps pulling the swords out of the heart or preventing them from going deeper, or maybe even preventing them from going in at the first place, that you felt was going to give you some kind of truth and clarity here. So, okay, so some of you were waiting for something to happen after a difficult ending, or you're still waiting for a message, for something to happen here, for a conversation to be had that would help address or heal or resolve a heartbreaking situation, which would confirm to you something you felt intuitively, or some inner wisdom that you have, or you felt like if this conversation happens, it will bring you to a higher state of being or knowledge. And Spirit is saying that this energy is a burden for you. It's an energetic burden. And I understand where this message is coming from. I said this recently in the pick a card, I think it was. Yeah, in the last, in group 3. It's like, for those of you who did want this to happen, and you were receiving ideas or thoughts or downloads or tarot readings that this would happen, it was like holding on to that possibility, or holding out for that to happen. You know, sometimes when I watch tarot readings, I see in like people in other people's channels in their comments, like, I've been waiting forever for this person to come back, or I keep hearing messages that they're coming back and they're not coming back. It's like, yeah, holding on to that kind of message, or the hope or the energy, or maybe it's not hope, it's just anticipation even of it actually happening, is creating some kind of energetic burden here that's blocking your abundance. Makes sense, right? Because you're putting all your energy here, subconsciously or consciously, into this idea. Perspective, careless, watch your Saturn sign, self-control, never again, and veiled. Okay, listen here, collective knowledge. This is a tricky situation, okay? Because as a reader, of course, I do give messages like this all the time because they come through. But as a reader, it's also, well, not even just as a reader, but as a person, me, Andy, I feel like it's a responsibility of mine. It's my own morals and ethics to also discuss how these types of messages can keep one stuck. You know, you can gaslight yourself pretty easily via tarot. And I feel like this is somebody's message, you know, to become aware of that possibility. Because here it's telling me you told yourself at some point, never again will I give my power away. Will I communicate with this person? Will I put myself in an energy of lack, of blocking my abundance? Never again will I go back to this, you know, all of this stuff. And, you know, it's like, your perspective here now, maybe some time has passed, but your perspective has become a little bit careless, is what I'm seeing for someone. Okay? You forgot that, this knowledge that you had of the truth of the situation, or what was good for you, has been veiled. So the other thing is, you know, I'm not saying that this isn't going to happen, but I'm saying that holding on to the possibility, the manifestation of it happening, is not good for you. Okay, for some, maybe, but for whoever I'm talking to, if this is hitting you, it's not good. So this means like you got to stop whatever you're doing that's breaking your self-control. If that means unsubscribing to my channel, unsubscribe. You know, like you got to stop. You got to bring yourself back into a place of abundance. Wherever you're receiving these messages, or maybe it's just your own self-talk here. Like, I can't move on until we have this conversation. I'm not going to be able to get closure and move on with my life until something happens here. This perspective is not serving you at all. And with Saturn coming out, maybe you literally watch your Saturn sign wherever, here on this channel or somewhere else, I don't know. But Saturn's a planet of time and karma. And I feel like there is some karmic implications here the longer you burden yourself. Yeah. So what else do I need to say? I mean, what else do I need to say here? Why is this a block though? Like why is it a burden for this person? Why should they not concentrate on this or think about it? Have boundaries here. We have the 9 of Wands. How do I say this? Well, in the Rider-Waite, the original, we have one person standing there putting up their boundaries. They've been wounded, they've been hurt, but they got their boundaries, you know, they're holding it down. And here in the After Tarot, we have somebody here with them, helping them. But regardless, this person still looks quite worried, still has the same expression despite someone else being there. And I feel like Spirit is saying there's something you're meant to do on your own. Okay, and there's some, I just feel like this is about tarot, but it could be a friend you have, it could be anybody. But it's like, you don't need, and you shouldn't actually have this other energy helping you put your boundaries up or take your boundaries down or fight with you or be in this whole situation with you. Do you know what I mean here? It's like you need to rely on yourself and your own intuition and your own knowledge and not what someone else is telling you. Maybe some of you have a codependency on tarot. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I know this isn't for a lot of you. I know that, but you know, it happens, right? Yeah. If you've been thinking, I need to step away from tarot, like it's just not helping me, or it's making things worse, I have no self-control, I'm beginning to like get myself in a storyline that is something I said I was never going to do again, or like it's blocking my abundance, then you got to take a break. Yeah. And, you know, I think that's a really good thing. Tarot can be used for like all sorts of types of messages, right? But some messages are really helpful in the beginning, especially when they have to do with other people in our life. Maybe we don't know what's going to happen next, or we feel like we didn't know what happened back there, and we can have tarot come in and kind of open up our minds to some different possibilities, which we then navigate through, and we feel out and we say, oh yeah, I think that's actually what probably happened. And it's like tarot can be a good way for somebody else to reflect back to us the energies that we already intuitively know, but we are having a hard time articulating for ourselves. That's when tarot's at its best. But then when we come to that point and we say, okay, I understand what's going on now. You know, I got it. That message resonated. Boom, got it. Okay. But then we go back to make sure that story is being confirmed over and over again. Or maybe we start getting different stories now and we get lost and we get confused. Wait, I thought it was this. Now I feel like it might be that. This is when we need to step back. Okay. It's really, really important. If you feel like you're getting a little bit lost and confused or codependent, like you wake up every day looking for messages about this situation, you know, like this is not healthy, and it's not an intuitive exercise at that point. And it's blocking your abundance and probably your ability to heal. So when people tell me on my channel, like, actually, I don't feel like I need that reading from you anymore, or I'm taking a break from tarot. It was great being here, but I gotta go. Like, I'm happy for those people. That's amazing. You know? They gotta follow their path and what they gotta do. So if that's what you're feeling, you feel like you know you need to do that, do it. Okay? Tarot should be confirming, affirming, fun at times. It should be fun at times. A creative exercise. Okay? It should make you feel connected to your inner peace. Okay? And if it's making you feel discombobulated, disturbed, dysregulated, you gotta let it go. And Spirit is telling you this, or telling somebody this right now. Okay, so I'm gonna pull one more oracle card here to close this out. Message from Spirit. For some of you, maybe you could still keep watching tarot, okay? But not about this situation. And I know a lot of people do that. They avoid love readings, or they avoid readings about their past person, or, you know, and that's okay. You do what you got to do to keep your energetic boundaries. Okay? It's not, and also the other thing is, like, some people get mad at readers for talking about the past situation. But you got to understand, you're the one in control of your own energy, right? So it's up to you to make that decision. Okay? You don't like strawberries, you prefer peaches. You don't call up the farmer and say, why the hell are you keep making strawberries? I don't want to taste any more strawberries. You know what I mean? Right? You just pick your path. All right. Let's see. Because those messages do serve other people in other ways at other times. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, this person, whoever this message is for. Oh, there's 3 here. Let's just get one. I don't want to read all those. Just get one, the most resonant card. Thank you. Taming the Wind, number 55. Let's see what the book has to say here. Here, the feather, a symbol that is used in clearing ceremonies for smudging, reminds you of the sacred commitment you made to this life. Sacred space right here. This is the symbol of consciously bringing the spiritual into the material, infusing the world with reverence and an acknowledgement of the higher planes of existence that influence and animate all life. The feather is a symbolic reminder of deliberately entering into a partnership with the Great Spirit to co-create for the highest good for all. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so it's always important that, you know, the messages are serving your highest good. Okay, so clearly that somebody's receiving messages that are not for their highest good. And I guess I'm here to help you to confirm that it's not, okay? It's time to clear your energy, be present, and become conscious of how you communicate. This is a good time to write in a journal and put your thoughts into a cohesive form. Your thoughts, see? You need to gather your thoughts and put them down. Make them yours. You know, you're the one who knows best about your situation, always. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office, creating a sacred space to write about your dreams and desires. Just remember that when Taming the Wind appears as a symbol, it is time to honor the Great Spirit with reverence and respect. And then it says, as the medicine, it's time to clean up any misunderstandings with others, clear the air after disagreements, and allow others to share their side of things. You are called now to be a good listener. This is not the time to be right. It's a time to understand rather than be understood. Good things come out of this restraint of tongue and pen. You will be surprised at how things get resolved when you allow for all sides to have value. Okay, so some of you needed that message there too. Perhaps you're trying to force a situation to happen here. Okay, I'm getting this message. It's only going to be for like one maybe person, but maybe you're sending readings to someone to try to show them what's actually going on between the two of you. Don't do that. Okay, let people go where they're guided to go. All right, collective, whoever needed this, I love you so much. You do what's good for you.